The Middle East is on edge again, facing a level of volatility not seen in decades. This is a moment that could define the coming years. Tensions between Iran, the United States, and Israel are escalating by the hour, with strategic shifts occurring across the entire region. Every single move made by these major players could determine whether diplomacy returns to the table, or if the conflict spreads into a wider war. Stay with us, because the next developments could change history and reshape the global order as we know it today. Welcome to our comprehensive and verified coverage of this rapidly evolving and high-stakes situation. In this special deep dive report, we provide full, in-depth updates on the ongoing conflict involving Iran, the United States, and Israel. We will be covering everything from direct military attacks to the complex regional impacts and the global diplomatic responses. Our mission is to strip away the noise and provide you with a clear, factual breakdown of the military attacks and regional impacts. No speculation, no fake news, just the verified facts you need to know to understand the gravity of these events. Iran has reportedly downed 2 U.S. warplanes, marking a significant escalation in direct military confrontation. In response, Israel carried out targeted strikes on critical bridges and infrastructure throughout parts of Lebanon. Iran further responded with a series of missile and drone attacks, targeting strategic locations across the Gulf region. Neighboring countries issued immediate safety alerts, urging all civilians to remain vigilant and stay indoors where possible. The scale of these military moves suggests a coordinated effort to test defenses and signal resolve on both sides. Every strike is meticulously calculated, aimed at maximizing impact while navigating a delicate line of escalation. These attacks are causing massive economic ripple effects, particularly in the energy sector where the Gulf is vital. Oil shipments in the Gulf face significant delays, pushing global fuel prices higher and impacting markets worldwide. Trade and transport routes are being disrupted, and global airlines are rerouting flights daily to ensure passenger safety. The economic consequences extend far beyond the region, affecting supply chains for everything from electronics to grain. Experts warn that a prolonged conflict could significantly impact the region's economy and trigger a global slowdown. Investors are already seeking safety in traditional assets as the uncertainty of the situation continues to mount. Beyond the economic consequences, the humanitarian situation is becoming increasingly dire for civilians on the ground. Hospitals are on high alert, preparing for potential casualties as emergency services are stretched to their limits. Residents are being warned to stay indoors and follow strict safety protocols as the risk of further strikes remains high. International organizations are monitoring the humanitarian situation closely, ready to provide aid and support. The protection of critical infrastructure like water and power is a top priority for humanitarian agencies. For millions of people, daily life has been upended, replaced by a constant state of alert and uncertainty. Global leaders from the United Nations and the European Union are calling for immediate calm and restraint. Behind-the-scenes talks are ongoing, with diplomats working tirelessly to contain the tensions before they boil over. The UN Security Council has been convened in an emergency session to address the rapid escalation of hostilities. International powers are emphasizing the need for a diplomatic solution to prevent a full-scale regional conflict. The hope is that open channels of communication can be maintained to avoid catastrophic miscalculations. Despite the high tensions, the path of dialogue remains the most viable way forward for all involved parties. Military analysts see 2 primary paths ahead. Either the conflict remains limited to these targeted strikes, or it escalates into a wider regional confrontation that could draw in even more global powers and alliances. Each hour matters, and the world is watching closely for the next developments that could tip the balance. Advanced surveillance and intelligence sharing are playing a critical role in predicting the next moves. The presence of international naval task forces in the region adds a further layer of complexity to the military calculus. Ultimately, the decisions made in the coming days will shape the security architecture of the region for years to come. Even countries thousands of miles away are feeling the impact on their energy security and local economies. Rising energy costs are already being passed on to consumers, impacting the cost of living in many nations. Supply chain vulnerabilities are being exposed as trade routes are rerouted to avoid potential conflict zones. Staying informed through verified updates helps you understand how these distant events may impact your local community. In our modern, interconnected world, a disruption in one region can have profound consequences for everyone. The global community is watching with bated breath, hoping for a return to stability and a de-escalation of the conflict. The situation is evolving rapidly. Subscribe now and turn on notifications to stay informed with every verified update. If you found this report informative, please leave your thoughts and analysis in the comments section below. Share this video with your friends and family to help spread verified news and combat the spread of speculation. By subscribing, you join a community dedicated to understanding the most important global events through factual reporting. Turn on notifications so you are the first to know when we release our next verified update on the situation. Your engagement helps us continue to provide high-quality, independent news analysis for viewers around the world. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay informed, and we will see you in the next update. Until then, stay alert. We will continue to monitor the situation hour by hour and bring you the latest verified facts as they emerge. The truth is more important now than ever. Thank you for choosing us as your source for verified news analysis. Our thoughts are with those directly impacted by this conflict, and we hope for a swift and peaceful resolution. Stay tuned to this channel for all your breaking Middle East news and deep dive global analysis. Good night. Stay safe, stay informed, and share the truth. We will be back with another update very soon.